Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Hope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like, I don't appreciate.
What are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard.
It's all about that, man. It is all about that. 25 season has come to an end. Salute to everybody in the chat with us, man. We got about 70 in here right now. Juan, damn it, man. Yeah. It was like that. Hell of a year. 25 Canes, I will always remember as an all-timer. In my mind, to a Natty, Ohio State beat down was a Natty. Most national championship teams never had to run the gauntlet of the teams we did. Absolutely, Juan. Vito, what's going on, man? Very proud of our Canes. Thought we really had it on the last drive. Absolutely. Chill Panda. With Bell going, are we seating a bus? Nah, we'll discuss that, man. I don't think so. I think we definitely have options on the O-line. Jay, it's Canes for life all day. All day. Heads up, fellas, we good. Oh, Deuce, absolutely. Finally consuming content against it. Yeah, I haven't been listening to much either, man. Yeah. So, again, man, listen. This 25 season was a ride, man. Like, we never got to play this late in December or in January. You know, we're usually talking about recruiting at this time, man. I usually have on my Wake Me Up in December shirt because I'm worried about recruiting and adding talent, man, and getting in that portal. But we were playing games. We were playing meaningful games. That's dope. That feeling is crazy. That feeling when you got all eyes, like the whole nation is on you, it's crazy because you get to see the perspective of fans of other teams who have never watched Miami for real. And they only have the perspective of national media and highlights. They don't have the perspective. So that's where you get Ohio State is going to blow out Miami. That's where you get, Miami has no chance against Texas A&M. That's where you get, Ole Miss is going to score 1,000 points on Miami. That's where you get Indiana's going to beat Miami by 5 touchdowns. Because you got people who don't normally watch Miami like we watch Miami. So it was incredible. This journey was incredible, man. And I know it was incredible for those young men and women in that building. I want to start out, first of all, salute to everybody in the chat, everybody watching, everybody listening, man. You heard, man, I could speak for my guy Benny, my guy Polk, my guy CB, man. We appreciate y'all to death, man. Y'all have ran our numbers up. Y'all buying the merch. Scan that QR code over there. Up in the corner over here. We got the merch. Still got the merch. We're gonna keep making more merch. And y'all have really rocked with us, man, and we appreciate it. We love bringing y'all this content. 26, we're gonna try to bring more content. We're gonna try to do some different things as well. We have some people on our team who have a passion, man. Like our guy CB was heavy on the recruiting things, man. He had to get his mind right a little bit, and I think he's gonna be back on that, man. Pope is a beast on the editing side. You know, his edits and his designs are crazy. Like the things that he cooks up, yeah, bananas. So you know, I'm gonna try to get him in that kitchen a little bit more. And Ben is equally as creative, and he works on the things nobody sees. He works on the visual part of it, the intro, the music, and all of that. You know, I think I'm gonna get in my interview bag in 26, man. I have some interviews I wanna conduct. Have some people I want to talk to, man. So yeah, we gonna start. We're gonna do some things in 26, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the building. The staff. You know, we were hard. People were hard on Coach Cristobal, man. People were hard, and we have the right as fans, right, to be hard, especially when we see things like, you know, let's say Indiana, right? Coach Sig, what he's been there, I think 2 years, 3 years, and he's a champion. He's a champion already. You know, so we have the right. Don't let any of these fans tell you you don't have the right to question or, you know, be confused about what's going on with your team. You do. You have the right to question and see what's going on, man. Nobody, that doesn't make you a fake fan because you question what's going on, or you look around the country and you see this happening there, but this is not happening over here. You have the right to question that, man. So, salute to everybody, man. Salute to all the content creators, man. My guy Flo and his network, my guy Max, man, my guy AO, Lex, everybody over there, man. Steve-O, D Money, Pete, everybody who create content, man. Everybody we've had on the show. I'm terrible with names, so I apologize, man. But we rock with everybody. We appreciate everybody. This year has been a fantastic year, man. No doubt. We looking forward to 2026. We looking forward to doing it again. And Mario, we trust. Yeah, no doubt. Well, we trust, man. They also have the perspective of Luther Campbell, always trying to talk. Right. And that's crazy, man. There's a lot of chatty patties out here, man. There's a lot of people just talking about, it's okay to feel a certain way, but when you're talking about inside information and you sharing stuff that's supposed to be in-house and in the city. Listen, I'm not from the city, man. I'm not from Miami. I'm from New York. But when you're talking about city stuff that's in-house and you sharing that with the outside world, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like I've never, we don't rock like that. That's not how you rock. That's not how you do that. You know what I mean? If you have issues inside that building with coaches and how they do things or whatever, man, keep that there. You don't need to put that out to the world so everybody can. Now you got recruits and parents questioning things just off your word. Like, that's corny, man. That's crazy to me. But that's what it is. Live in Ohio, working in the, yeah, I'm sure it's been a tough few days. I'm sure, but I think it's mutual respect, man. I definitely want to give props to Indiana, man. Indiana did what they've done all season, right? They didn't make the mistakes that would cost them the game. They played sound football. They played sound defense. Of course, they're gonna give up. They're gonna give up some points. They're gonna give up some yards. But at the end of the day, they played sound defense. They played sound offense. They converted when they needed to convert, and they made the plays they needed to make. We didn't. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. I give props to them guys, man. Like, They remind me of the team. Look, I'm from the inner city, man, and there's people who play sports in the inner city from the inner city. Those inner city teams have all the athletes, right? They got the Malakis, they got the Mark Fletchers, they got the Keontae Scotts, they got the the Xavier Lucases, they got the Baines and the Mezzies. So they dominate where they're at. When they play schools locally, they kill them. Sometimes though, when you go to like Long Island, I'm using New York as a reference. When you go out of the city, when you go to the suburbs and you play that one team that just they make the right block, they don't miss blocks. They run the right route. The running back runs through the right hole. The defense slants the right way. The DC tells the linebackers he needs their heels at 5, and they need to drop another 5 into that hook curl zone, and they do exactly that. That's what Indiana is. Indiana's that team that's not as talented. No, they're not as talented, but they do everything right. They do exactly what they're told. So they're going to allow some plays. They're going to allow because you still have Malachi Toney's on the other side. You still have Mark Fletcher's on the other side. But you're not going to beat yourself. Miami allowed a block punt. Miami missed the field goal. Miami let them convert some big 4th downs. And there you have it. So that's what's up. Greg. Hey Joe, what a season it was this year. Thanks to you and all the You Heard crew for keeping us entertained. So looking forward to what our Canes are able to. Absolutely, Greg, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you guys for spending time with us. Y'all can be doing anything else. Thank you for spending time with us, man. 818 Cali Kane, day one. Beck didn't have to throw that go ball. He had Malio. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that. I haven't looked at the game at all. I haven't watched any part of it. I haven't watched highlights. I haven't watched anything, man. I watched every play when I was down there. And I don't know. He probably didn't, but again, that's what a team like Indiana does to you. It makes you be patient. It makes you be patient until at the end of the game where you feel you can't be patient anymore. And then you get out your comfort zone and then you throw a ball that you shouldn't have thrown. So Kelly, Joe, you spoke that the national championship into fruition. You prove faith of the size of mustard seed and can surely move mountains. The Canes move damn mountains this year. They did, man. They did. I did say we would go 12-0 though. We probably should have, but I guess the ACC proved they're a little bit tougher than some other conferences. I don't know, but it was a hell of a ride. It was a hell of a ride, man. I was down in Miami, man. Salute to everybody down there, man. Broward, Dade, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I was down there kicking it with the fellas, man. My guy Polk showed up with his lovely wifey, Mrs. Polk. AB, Flo, everybody out there, man. Salute. Muhammad, Mo was down there. It was a dope scene. We were at Carolina Ale House in Weston. And check You Heard social media. You Heard on all platforms. You Heard podcasts on all platforms, man. We had a ball. We had a ball in there, man. It was packed, full of Miami fans, man. It was a great scene. Early in the day, I was at the Lickin', chilling with the guys at Canes Insight, D Money, Pete, man. I got to to show up on that show and talk to D Money and his dedicated, lovely fan base, man. He has a lot of people rocking, man. So it was dope to be in that spot. The Licking is a dope spot, man. I had some good wings, some honey hot wings. They were fantastic, great service in there. The general manager, I forget his name again because I'm terrible with names, but he was very dope, man. He was helpful. And it was just a great scene out there, man. It's always great going down there. The city was on fire, like the city was lit. It was crazy, like, oh man, it was crazy out there. It was crazy, and they deserved that, man. The win would have put the icing on the cake, you know, but they deserve that, man. Miami deserves that, man. That staff is putting in work. Like nobody works harder than that dude at the helm. Nobody works harder than Cristobal, man. And he expects that from the staff and the players. And they deserve that. Somebody mentioned that, you know, we beat teams that we don't like. We beat Notre Dame. We have the state. Let's keep it a buck. We got the state on lock. Florida State is come on. We know what's going on in Tallahassee, man. Florida State is in cahoots right now. Florida State is in trouble right now. UF, they got a new situation. We'll see how that works, but we're not playing them anymore, so they don't have to deal with us anymore. We beat those two. We beat Notre Dame. We beat Ohio State. You know, everybody wanted to win that game. That was really the championship for a lot of people. You know, we beat Ohio State. So, you know, we did a lot this year, man. Miami accomplished a whole lot, and we definitely should be proud, man. See what y'all talking about in the chat here. 818. It's okay, though. We move on. Time to work and bounce back. Progression to next season. We'll win the ACC and be top 10 offense and defense, period. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I hope they do something with the calendar. Like, the way the playoff is structured, man, I think conference championships, yes, conference championships are conference championships, but I don't really think you need a conference championship game if you're having playoffs, man. Just go to the playoffs. You win your conference in season. So if everyone's playing 8 conference games, I mean, you can't do that if everyone's not playing each other. So they need to make it to where everyone plays each other. But yeah, I don't think you need a conference championship if you're going to the playoff already. Like that's a little too much, man. Because you have to you have to fight in that championship game, and then you know you may get, let's say you get a bye, and now you have a week, you have 2-3 weeks off, and then you come out and you're rusty, and like they need to fix that, man. They need to fix that. IU was the better team. Canes were more talented. No doubt. No doubt. And that's how it goes sometimes, man. That's how it goes sometimes. And we'll see how that gets sustained. We'll see if it's built right? Because the coach, Indiana, has a lot of older guys. So a lot of those guys are leaving. Now we'll see how that continues to run. Does that continue to run? You know, does that ship continue to sail? We'll see. We'll see. They need to have portal after the season period, just like the NFL. Absolutely. Like yeah, that portal was crazy. That portal was crazy. Do we get Mensa now for real? It's looking that way. You know, Duke is trying to bark a little bit tomorrow. Duke is trying to exercise all legal avenues to keep him there. But again, these guys are not employees. They can leave whenever they want. They are not bound to stay in school. They are not legally required to stay in school. Yes, there will probably be some money that needs to be repaid. Absolutely. Yes, there's probably some contract breaches or whatever, but that's in regards to money, not school. Any student of any school can leave whenever they damn well please. Like, I don't want to be here no more. I can go to any school I want to. So, yes, there's been, I think it was reported that a judge says he can't enroll into another school. He can't, that's not going to get upheld. Like, how? No. It'll be fine. They just need to work out the money part of it. I think he'll be, and regardless of when it happens, Miami will make sure that he's in school when it's time. So yeah. Let's see. Mensa should be in the portal today. Absolutely. They can't stop that part of it. They have to enter his name in the portal. Absolutely. So it should be at the latest tomorrow, because I think he submitted his paperwork Friday and it's 48 business hours, 2 business days. So depending on when he put his paperwork in, Tuesday, yesterday was the first business day. Since Monday was a holiday. So at the latest tomorrow, he'll be in. And there's gonna be more people in. It's gonna be more people in, man, from Miami side as well. So far, Miami, just this, after the championship, we had Bobby Washington in the portal, Kinsler in the portal, the other linebacker, I forgot his name, Artavius Jones in the portal, which was hurtful to me. Juggernaut, that's my guy. I think he could have stayed and developed, but again, we don't know what's going on in that building. And it's a business now, right? So that's what everybody wanted. It's a business. If the business feels like I'm not going to pay you what you want for the amount of playing time or development that's happened thus far, then you can't argue with it. What? Amari Wallace in the portal, that hurt me, because I thought that can be our next Keontae Scott. I thought he could be our next nickel, man. Amari Wallace has a lot of promise. I don't know what happened there. But, again, we're going to lose people that we don't want to lose. And we're going to get some people that we're not expecting. A certain defensive end from the SEC is on campus as we speak, right? It's been reported. He's on campus as we speak. I don't think they let him leave without signing those papers, man. I think they lock him in if he's not locked in already. So yeah, man. Badass Buckeye. What's up, brother? Hope. Thank you, brother or sister. I'm sorry. Thank you for rocking with us. Miami had this game, no excuse for piss poor errors and undisciplined players. Lost to an inferior team with half the talent. Game is on the coaches for horrendous game plan. I had Miami winning. Yeah, it happens, right? Ohio State did the same thing, right? Ohio State lost to an inferior team with inferior talent. I mean, that happens, man. Yeah, we all know one or two plays can decide a game. People will say that one or two plays don't decide a game. Yes, they do. they certainly do. So the block punt and the missed field goal, that was the difference in the game, right? Kind of the difference in the game for the most part. right? Um, so that's what it is. Yeah, back to the portal talk. Yeah, Damon Wilson on campus as we speak, hopefully getting locked up. Mensa is basically, Mensa, that's what it is. We're just waiting for this court thing to get settled. I think in North Carolina, the judge like went to Duke, or his daughter goes to Duke or something like that, man. He's a Duke guy, so he ruled that Mensa can't leave Duke. He can enter the portal, but he can't enroll in another school or unenroll from Duke. Like, that's not going to get upheld at all. Like, there's no legal precedent to do that. So it's going to be a little battle, but it'll be taken care of soon, we hope. Markel Bell announced that he's going to the NFL, rightfully so. He showed out in the play, had a good playoff, good solid playoff. He's 6'8", 6'9", 350, like it's time. I think NFL GMs are salivating. I think O-line coaches are dying to get their hands on him and improve upon what Coach Mirabal and Coach Cristobal have done already, because they are the two best duo team of O-line coaches in the nation. Let's keep it a buck at that point. So yeah, we have to replace him. I don't know that they're going to put all their eggs in the Seton basket. I think LSU is probably doing that. LSU's trying to make splashes all over, so I think they're probably doing that. Nah, Bell could have came back, Greg. Bell could have came back. I believe. I believe he would have had to submit a waiver to come back. And maybe he did and it got denied. Maybe that's the case, but regardless, he's going to the league. I think we have options there, man. I think Matt McCoy could slide over to left tackle, man. I think you can slide Matt McCoy, start him at left tackle if necessary. Leave Sampson at guard, because I think he's more of a guard, or he's turned into more of a guard than McCoy. I think McCoy, if we were talking about who we would want to play left tackle, Sampson or McCoy, I would have McCoy at tackle. I think he's just a little bit more nimble, a little bit more finesse out there than Sampson. I think you move Sampson. I think you slide Sampson maybe the right guard where Coop was, so he can help out Cantwell. And then probably have Ryan Rodriguez at center. And, left guard, I don't know, either you get Portal or somebody in the building, grabs that spot. But I think O-line will be fine. The D tackle spot is going to need some depth behind it, because we've lost Dante Simpson. We've lost Artavius Jones. Hopefully Ahmad Moulton comes back. The talk has been that that's probably going to happen. So yeah, man, hopefully we get Ahmad Moulton back. Then you got Justin Scott and you got Armando Blunt, another year in the weight room, another year just learning, and then, you hit the portal for some depth. DNs, yeah, we losing two good ones. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, I know we have DNs in the building, definitely, but we losing two good ones, man. We losing two DNs that equally played the run and the pass. They were older, they were strong. They were the two anchors. Like we got Lightfoot. We got, Blunt could play DN too. We got Hayden Lowe. We got Pickett if he's staying. We got cats at the DN if Damon Wilson come through. But those two guys, those two guys are man, they were the heart and soul of that defense. So we lost some big ones. How about them Hoosiers? Snowman, no doubt, man. Indiana did their thing, man. Salute to you if you're a fan. Salute to you, man. They did their thing. It was a good game, man. So salute. Checking in, and I have no doubt. No doubt. Salute to you. Yeah, man. Salute to them. At linebacker, all linebackers out the portal. Nah, man. We got hopefully Kellen Wiley Jr. takes a big step, man, and is ready. Like I want to see Kellen Wiley Jr., man. He's up next. He's up next. You still got Popo. Popo coming back. Popo coming back, man. You know what I mean? You still got Cameron Bobby Pruitt. He gained a little bit more weight. He's back. He's coming back, hopefully. You know what I mean? You got people, you got cats in that room, man. You got cats in that room. You definitely need one or two in the portal. Definitely. You definitely need one in the portal. Absolutely. But you got cats, man. I don't think he's gotten all the opportunity, man. In 26, he should have more opportunity because he's played well. We just, we haven't seen it. It hasn't materialized because it's few and far between, right? But West got all those snaps. Chase Smith got a lot of snaps. Mo Torre could come back too. Mo has only played, I think, 3 full seasons. You got a COVID season. I think he tore his ACL twice. So if Mo coming back, Carvin, Mo could come back. So, yeah, man, I think Mo and again, another platoon, Kellen Wiley, definitely in the mix. Popo, definitely in the mix. The kid we got from NC State, I forgot his name. He should definitely be in the mix because he's good. He's good as well. Marcelin, definitely in the mix. We got people in that room, man. We got people in that room. The DB room, we definitely got people in that room. Hearing incredible things about JJ Dunnigan Jr. Incredible things. He's looking like he coming to take something. Bryce still in that room. Poyser coming back. Dylan Day probably coming back. You got Brody Jennings coming up now. One of the best cover corners I've seen in high school. Portis, Camden Portis coming in. You got Slime coming back. You got Seatbelt coming in the room. OJ coming back. Lucas coming back. The secondary good, man. You don't need, and we did get the kid from Boston College. So that secondary solid. That secondary solid, man. It's gonna be tough to replace. It's gonna be tough to replace Keontae Scott. It's definitely going to be tough to replace Keontae Scott. It's going to be tough to replace Jacoby Thomas. Absolutely. But we have dogs in a room. And the thing is, those guys that are still in the room, Chris Ewald, definitely, those guys that are still in the room learned. They saw it. They were able to take, they were there. They experienced the playoffs and the high level of play. They all experienced it. They saw what it was in practice. They were all able to battle in practice. And now they have their opportunity to bring what they did in practice, and they have that opportunity to play on a high level now. That's how it is. That's what Coach Cristobal and the staff has been building. They've been raising the floor. They've been raising the floor. So if you playing college football 26, man, and your fourth corner is at 80 overall, that's dope. Where when you first started, your fourth corner was probably a 66 overall. You know, if your fourth DT is a 75 overall, that's dope. When you first started, your fourth DT was like a 59 probably. That's what Coach Cristobal is doing, man. Raising the floor, and that takes time. It definitely takes time. And it takes patience. So a kid like don't know the situation, not claiming to know anybody's situation, but a kid like Dante Simpson was already getting burned in the regular season. He was playing, had a little injury, you know, but he was playing already. So Dante Simpson was going into 26 as a guy who got game snaps and could have provided some depth in 26. Now you decided to leave, you know, for whatever reason. But yeah, Omar Thornton. Yeah, he's like that. You know, yeah, we got Jarquez. Yeah, that's facts. I forgot about that. We got Jarquez Carter, who should have been here anyway. He shouldn't have went up there in the first place. He probably went up there and was like, nah, son, it's cold. It's cold. Yeah, I think so too, man. And listen, we lost the coach, right? We lost the tight end coach. We may lose some other coaches. Who knows? We're a championship staff now. Miami's a championship staff. Schools are coming after. Schools, the NFL, they see just like we saw what happened in that building. So there may be some coaches, you know how quiet Coach Cristobal keeps things. He keeps things in-house, so we won't find out anything probably until April. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. This is the business. Everybody is a target. Recruiting, coaches, everybody can get got. So that's how it is, man. Listen, man, let's hear from Caneswear real quick. Salute the Caneswear. I went down there and they were popping. Like the line was out. The line was out of control, bro. I was happy to get a parking space by the store. Like people were parking around the corner. They were parking up the block and walking down. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. So let's hear from Caneswear real quick.
Welcome to Caneswear.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Yeah. Again, Caneswear, man. Salute to Caneswear. They're still doing their thing. Look, they still got football stuff. I'm sure they got plenty of stuff They got basketball stuff. Baseball's about to start. If you're a Miami baseball fan, go cop something from Caneswear. Yeah. Look, we're gonna do Sunday. You heard we're gonna be in full force, and we're gonna break down the 25 season, man. We're gonna give our coaches of the year. We're gonna give our players of the year. We're gonna discuss the game briefly. But we just want to continue to show love to the 25 Canes, man, because again, this was a hell of a ride. This team played hard all year. We lost by 7. We lost by 6. We were down 10-0 at half. We lost by 6, man. We continued to fight. Sure, we made things harder than they needed to be. But you know, there's no game this season where we were in duress like that. This championship was the only game we were down 10 points, I believe. So it's just some things you gotta continue to fix, man. You gotta continue to work on. The leaders that are still there, there are leaders that are leaving the roster that are fantastic leaders, man. And we have to replace those guys. Hopefully we have some leaders in the building, but you know, leaders coming in, and it's proven leaders can be transfers. You don't have to be there for 4 years to be a leader. Everybody who played a sport knows if you show up and you get busy on that field, you a leader. People gonna listen to you. Keontae Scott earned the right to be a leader. Jacoby Thomas earned the right to be a leader. CJ Daniels earned the right to be a leader. Carson Beck earned that right. It's not just about the years or how old you are. Malachi Toney earned the right to be a leader as an 17, 18-year-old. You know what I mean? Mark Fletcher, unquestioned leader. If he decided to go to the NFL, I wouldn't be mad, even though he said he's coming back. But, you know, that could change. He put on a performance in these playoffs. Like he put on a hell of a performance in these playoffs. If somebody in the league was like, yo, man, we drafted you in the second round, dog. Come, you know, we can't be mad if he decided to leave. But if he's coming back, that'll go a hell of a long way. Because that's unparalleled leadership. Yeah, man. Mo Torre coming back. If he's coming back, that's leadership, man. OJ in that defensive backfield. Poiser in that defensive backfield. That's leadership, man. Cody. What up, Joe? Glad to see you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We didn't get the result we wanted, but you know, it was dope to be out there with all of the Canes fan, man. I love it. In 25, you know, I didn't do season tickets. I don't know. I'm considering things for 26, man. I'm considering things. They will be up here in North Carolina, I think 3 times, man. I just got an email that Wake Forest Miami tickets are on sale through Wake Forest's website. So I'm probably might as well go ahead and do that. They play at Clemson and they play in Chapel Hill. So if you're coming up here to NC, man, I definitely plan on being at those games. Definitely. Kelly, did you get a chance to check out the camp? No, I always do too. I always go to campus, man, and we didn't we just didn't have the time, man. I don't know why I didn't fly down Saturday or Friday after work. I don't know why I did. We came down Sunday afternoon. So Sunday, we chilled out, whatever. Monday was game day, so we was running around all day, and then Tuesday we went back. I don't understand why I did not stay for longer. That's crazy. I make all the travel arrangements, and I don't know why I did that. Craziness. I love the campus though, Kelly. I just go down there and just hang out. You know what I mean? I walk around the campus. I love being on that campus. It's a beautiful campus. Matt, what's going on? Hope all is well. Anyone else still hurting? Man, I'm not hurting, man. Like when that, as soon as that interception happened, we were all in the bar, man, and everybody just ducked their heads and sighed deeply, deep sighs. And we just left, man. It was kind of silent. But again, man, I haven't watched any content for real. I've been kind of decompressing. This is the first time I haven't watched the game again. I probably won't watch the game. I just enjoy. I think we can just enjoy this moment, man. I think we can just enjoy it. Listen, I'm not a moral victory guy. I'm not at all. You know what I mean? But this is as close as I'm gonna get to accepting second place. This is as close as I'm gonna get, man. Because this team, look, I'm all right when a team fights and should have won. Like, coulda, woulda, shoulda, yes. But couple of things, man. If you look at the numbers, right? You look at the metrics and everything, and you look at the stats and everything. Miami did very well. They did very well. So according to the numbers, they probably should have won the game. But again, didn't. So I'm all right with it, man. I'm all right. Let me see. I saw something up here. Why did not DeMar play again? Yeah, I don't know, man. Obviously, he wasn't well enough to play. I think OJ getting hurt again hurt us too, because OJ was playing at a high level, and he just went out the game, and we didn't see him again. So I think that hurt as well. I'll definitely be at the weight game. Absolutely, definitely be there, man. That's about an hour and a half from the house, so we'll definitely be there. Bruh, Beck didn't have enough arm. Good read. Yeah, it looks like they were in cover 2. And or cover 4. I don't know, because the corner, it had to be cover 2. The corner, though, it didn't look like there was a route underneath to threaten the corner. So he just continued to drop and continued to drop. And again, like I said, I haven't watched it again, but I don't think that's a throw that should have been made in the first place. But again, I haven't watched it, man. We don't know the call. We don't know what happened. It looks like Keelan Marion didn't even know the pass was coming, because he didn't even make a play on the ball. So either he wasn't expecting the pass to be coming his way, or there was some miscommunication. But yeah. Who we going to get? Quarterback. That's the important thing, right? We have a quarterback for the most part. Hopefully we can wrap that up. Go Canes, man. I'm sick, no doubt. No doubt. Let's effing go, Canes. Absolutely. This team was it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, keeping it, and we'll talk about it. We have the whole offseason to talk about it, man. But I think the 2016 is going to be a little bit, keeping it, I think it's going to be a little bit more explosive. A couple of things need to pan out. Like we need the O-line to be as good. We need the O-line to be as good. We need the ends to be good as what's leaving, or at least, close to that. But I think everywhere else, I think will be more explosive in the receiver room because definitely no disrespect to CJ Daniels, definitely no disrespect to Keelan Marion. I think some of the youngins, I think Dalen Upshaw, I think Josh Moore. I think the guys we have coming in, the kid from South Carolina, the kid from West Virginia, and then you got some young boys coming. I think that room is a little bit more explosive, will be a little bit more explosive. The running back room, if that stays the same, that's all good, right? That three-headed monster of Fletch, Marty, and Pringle is going to be crazy. And this is all if everything stays intact, right? I think the tight end room can be more explosive as well. Elijah Lofton coming back healthier, in better shape. Not saying he wasn't in shape. He just looked mad boxy and bulky at times. Coming in just in better shape, getting Luka Gilbert ready. Losing Brock Shot, I think I didn't like that, but I think getting Luka Gilbert ready. Jackson Carver will be back, I believe. Jackson Carver will be coming back from injury. I don't know if he didn't hit the portal, right? It's hard to keep up, man. Hard to keep up. Let me make sure. Yeah. Jackson Carver will be coming back from injury. That's 6'6", 250 right there. He'll be back, and then you got some young boys in that room. Yeah, man. So we're gonna break it down, man. We have all off season to discuss, and you heard to be down for spring ball. You already know we're gonna be down for spring ball, man. So hopefully we'll be able to see what's going on, and that staff always looks out for us when we're in the building, so we get to see what's going on, and we'll be able to discuss that, man. But yeah. Yeah, man, what questions you guys have, man? Again, great 25 season. Nothing but positive, man. Nothing but positivity for this squad. Nothing but love for this squad. They took us somewhere that we've never been. We haven't been in the playoff in this playoff era. We haven't been. Miami made a lot of money for themselves. Over $30 million for themselves. That goes a long way in this era. That allows you to say, yo, DeMar Wilson, what's up? Come through. Mensah, come through. We got you. That allows you to retain somebody like Amar Moten, if that's happening. That allows you to retain Justin Scott. That allows you to retain Marquise Lightfoot. That allows you to retain Malachi Toney and Fletch. You know what I mean? That's big money talk. You had, I don't know how many more practices that you wouldn't have had. If we think about it, what is this? This is the last week in January, right? Got about a couple more weeks left. Spring ball about to start in a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Spring ball about to get revved back up. So you didn't have all this time off, just allowing your players all this free time. You were actually practicing, getting game reps, practicing for something meaningful. Now you get a short little break because keep it a buck, man. Athletes, a lot of athletes, man, their worst enemy is idle time. Worst enemy is idle time, dog. You know what I mean? That's facts, Greg. Those freshmen got to come in and experience that. Yeah, they got to come in and practice and throw on the pads and get used to the speed of the game, see the difference in the speed of the game, get used to the verbiage, get used to how they're going to be coached. Jackson Cantwell been doing one-on-ones, getting physical, getting his hands dirty, seeing the speed of those DNs. Like, damn, this ain't Nixa, Missouri. You know what I mean? This ain't Nixa. So that all happened, man, and that's dope. So again, man, salute to everybody for this 25 season, man. This ride was crazy. Again, you heard we will be back Sunday, and we will discuss quick little a little breakdown, not a quick breakdown, but a breakdown. I think we do play Duke next year, Alan. I believe we do play Duke. Let's look at the schedule real quick, man. Let's look. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see if we could find a schedule. I think they got the out of conference. Yeah, we got Duke at home. Home schedule, man. We got FAMU at home, Central Michigan at home, Boston College at home, Duke at home, Florida State at home, Pitt at home, Virginia Tech at home. So the home schedule is kind of, with the exception of Florida State, but tough on the road. We got to go to Notre Dame. We have to go to Clemson. Got to go to Chapel Hill, which doesn't seem, like a tall task, but we haven't done well in that building. You know what I mean? At Wake, this says at Stanford. I didn't know we got to travel all the way to Stanford. All right, so at Stanford. So yeah. Anyone seeing my comments? What are you talking about? FB nowhere, football nowhere. Hold on. Let's go back up. Let me find you, man. All right, I see this. FB nowhere. 13 wins is the most of my. Absolutely. Now, granted, the situation, the circumstances are different. Obviously, there was no playoffs for a long while. So, but yeah, absolutely, man. 13 wins. Very impressive. We talked about this earlier regarding Mensa. Duke is just trying to do all they can do. There was a ruling that's a preliminary ruling that says he can't unenroll from Duke and he can't enroll anywhere else. But that'll go to a different court soon. And, that'll be overturned. But they do have to enter him in the portal, his name in the portal. So it should be official today or at the latest tomorrow. You see us being in the convo year in and year. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. The way the staff recruits, the way the staff retains, and hopefully we continue to keep some continuity among the staff. Now, of course, we're going to lose people. We're going to lose coaches. Some coaches have big ambitions. Some coaches don't. Like, you got some coaches that just want to be coordinators, which I love. Everybody talks about Coach Heatherman. We don't know his motivation. We don't know if he wants to be a head coach. We don't know. Some people's families like Miami. Like, they don't want to move. Their kids are on the beach every day. They outside in shorts and T-shirts in December. Sometimes they don't want to go. They don't want to go to Green Bay or something. You know what I mean? So we'll see though. I think we will be in a conversation every year. In terms of relevance, Miami, no doubt. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Thank you everybody, man, for getting on. We appreciate you. You heard appreciates all the love. Listen, man, if you guys are on social media, if you guys are on TikTok, please go to You Heard, follow You Heard. We'll give you a follow back, comment, if you guys are on X, Twitter, whatever you call it, I still call it Twitter. Give us a follow. You Heard Podcast, man. We'll follow you back. Chop it up with us. Comment on YouTube. We'll respond. We're gonna be doing some stuff this off season, man. So yeah, we appreciate y'all. It is great. Definitely great to be a Hurricane, man. Definitely. One more, hold on. Is that part of the NIL agreement? The kid doesn't want to be at Duke. That's insane to think you can force anyone to stay where yeah. That's not the money part is gonna be the issue. And it's not an issue as far as keeping him because he can go. There's nothing tying him to Duke. He can go if he wants to go. Any student should be able to unenroll and enroll at the school of their choice. He's in the transfer portal. They can't keep him from going in the transfer portal. So his name, all the paperwork has been filed. It should be official today. If it's not official now, I haven't been on to see, but if it's not official now, he should be in the portal. And then he should be able to go where he wants to go. So they'll discuss the money. Duke will probably get some money if they paid him something already. I don't know, but he's out. He's out. And him and his team are operating as if he's out. So it's all good. All right. Thank you all again. Appreciate you, man. It's all about that you. We'll be back Sunday. Check us out. Again, scan the QR code. Get you some merch. All right. We out.
Thanks for watching. You heard. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. You already know every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You already know every Sunday. Right on time.